My name is Stacy Dragasette, and I am the mother of an 11-year-old transgender daughter named Tate. I want to thank you personally for increasing her odds of surviving beyond 18. Nevertheless, we realize this is not always the case in every LAUSD school. I've heard of teachers and staff not honoring a child's transition, not calling them by their chosen name or treating them as less than because they don't conform to gender norms.
I can share my story, and my story makes a difference and helps these parents. That's how I pay back to my community. But I'm here today just to ask you to please, really, it's not enough about just passing resolutions.
Right.
We need to make sure that our teachers, and our schools really implement it and are held accountable for these students' success.
Y la maestra se acercó a mí y me dijo, yo no puedo creer lo que acabo de ver.
And the teacher came close to me and she said, I cannot believe what I just saw.
Tu niño de segundo grado está haciendo la misma tarea que el niño de cuarto grado que está yendo a una escuela del distrito.
Your student in second grade is doing the same in fourth grade is doing the same homework that a student in second grade in a charter school is doing.
Their kids were falling behind in low-performing LAUSD schools. Since moving our children, they have faced bullying and harassment from the community where they co-locate.
Pacific is about dignity. It's about being part of a bigger community, being appreciated as a person, as a student, as a parent, and don't take our dignity away from us, closing the school down for our kids once they finish elementary school. Esmeralda suffers from seizures every night and every day. When her first seizure happened at LA Academy, the teachers had no idea what to do.
And then the horror stories. The Spanish-only speaking mom who didn't want to sign the IEP right away so she could look it over carefully, and the admin threatened to have her arrested. Or the mom whose 3-year-old with Down syndrome was coming home from school with repeated injuries, a busted and bleeding lip, scratch marks on his arms, and unexplained marks and bruises on his torso. I urge LAUSD to take a hard look at what you're doing. Are you really doing all you can to do right by our kids with special needs? Listen to the parents and put these kids first. Until you do, you're part of the problem.